In the year 1959, Volvo introduced a significant innovation to the automotive world, the three-point seatbelt. Demonstrating a remarkable commitment to vehicle safety, the company chose not to monopolize this invention. Instead, it offered free licenses so that other car manufacturers could also implement this technology in their vehicles. In 1964, California Street, located in San Francisco, was an epicenter of vibrancy and cultural ferment. During this period, the city was emerging as one of the key hubs of the hippie movement, drawing young people from various parts of the globe to its iconic neighborhood. The iconic image of the young woman in a bikini walking along the pier in 1959 captured the essence of American pop culture at the time. This photograph not only inspired songs, movies, and various artistic expressions, but also endures as a timeless symbol of beach fashion and lifestyle. The 1934 photograph depicting Margaret Bourke White in action atop the Chrysler Building is an iconic image in the history of photography and journalism. In that memorable scene, Margaret is capturing the urban landscape of New York from the breathtaking heights of this famous skyscraper. Hedy Lamarr, the Austrian actress famous for her roles in Hollywood during the 1930s and 1940s, was known not only for her exotic beauty and acting ability, but also as a notable inventor. Her innovations were instrumental in advancing wireless communication technology. Josephine Cochrane, an American inventor and entrepreneur, gained fame for developing the first commercially successful automatic dishwasher. In 1886, Cochrane designed a prototype of this groundbreaking machine in a shed, marking a significant advancement in household convenience and appliance technology. In the year 1875, Paris, France, witnessed the installation of its first large-scale public urinal at Place Saint-Sulpice. This initiative was a direct response to the challenges the city faced regarding dirt and foul odors in the streets, marking a significant moment in the history of urban sanitation and the improvement of hygiene conditions in the city. The Ford Aurora II, a vehicle conceived by Ford in the 1960s, never made it to commercial production due to safety concerns at that time. Nonetheless, the car's innovative design, featuring elements like a rolled-up couch and a passenger seat that could rotate 180 degrees, remains remarkable and impressive even to this day. The Woodstock Festival, which took place in 1969, stands out as a milestone in the history of counterculture and popular music. This event was held on a farm in the Bethel region of New York and brought together an impressive crowd of over 400,000 people, becoming an iconic symbol of a generation and a landmark in music culture. Debbie Harry, widely recognized as one of the most iconic figures in punk and new wave music of the 1970s and 1980s, reached a high point in her career with a memorable event in 1979. Along with her band Blondie, she performed a historic concert in New Orleans, solidifying her status as a legend in the music scene. Vicki Dugan, nicknamed The Back, was an American model and actress known for her curvaceous figure and for wearing dresses with deep backless designs that boldly highlighted her silhouette. This characteristic became her signature, contributing to her fame and influence in the world of fashion and entertainment. The Cliff House, an iconic historical landmark in San Francisco, located on a cliff with breathtaking views of the Pacific Ocean, met a tragic fate in 1907. In that year, the structure was ravaged by a fire, marking the end of an era for this iconic city landmark, known for both its stunning location and distinctive architecture. Queen Jennefer, the last monarch of Mongolia, had a brief reign in the 1920s. She is remembered not only for her beauty and intelligence, but also for her remarkable courage. Additionally, she played a significant role in Mongolian politics, leaving her mark on the country's history with her contributions and leadership during a period of great change. During the 1940s in Dallas, Texas, there was a unique establishment known as the Log Lodge Tavern. What set this place apart wasn't just its atmosphere or decor, but a peculiar detail in its service. The attendants were men dressed in shorts and cowboy boots. Grace Kelly, a renowned American actress, entered into royalty by marrying Prince Rainier III of Monaco. She was celebrated for her unmistakable beauty, talent, and elegance. In 1955, during a trip to Jamaica, she was captured by the lens of photographer Howell Conant, resulting in images that further highlighted her grace and charm. The photograph, titled Mestiza Sangli Filipina, captured in 1875 by Dutch photographer Francisco van Camp, is a significant representation of the rich blend of cultures and ethnicities present in the Philippines. The image is a visual testament to the country's ethnic and cultural diversity. Martha Stewart, widely known as a successful businesswoman, author, and television personality in the lifestyle and culinary segments, has a lesser-known past as a model. In the early 1960s, before becoming an iconic figure in the world of domestic lifestyle, Martha Stewart worked as a model, even posing for the prestigious fashion brand Chanel. The capture of a 1900s-era ship in photography can evoke a sense of fascination mixed with a touch of mystery. This unique combination is often attributed to the specific photographic techniques used during that era. The limitations and peculiarities of these old photographic methods give the images an ethereal, almost ghostly quality. Anne Margaret and Elvis Presley, two of the brightest stars of Hollywood in the 1960s, joined their talents in various film projects. They first met in 1963 during the filming of the iconic movie Viva Las Vegas. The photograph titled Ritual Masked Dancers, captured by the renowned photographer Kevin Bubrisky in 1985, is a captivating representation of a cultural ritual. In this image, we can see masked dancers dressed in vibrant attire, engaged in a ritualistic dance taking place in the Humla region of Nepal. The 1938 image of Betty Broadbent, affectionately known as the Tattooed Venus, portrays a circus performer whose tattoos were a prominent part of her act. Betty Broadbent gained fame for showcasing her tattoos in an exuberant manner, becoming a captivating attraction for audiences in the 1930s. The image depicts the Statue of Liberty undergoing a period of restoration between the years 1984 and 1986. Situated on Liberty Island in New York, this statue is one of the most iconic symbols of the United States, representing freedom and democracy. The restoration of this historic monument not only enhanced its beauty, but also preserved its grandeur. The image portrays two young women riding their sheep at high speed in the beautiful region of Cornwall, England, in the year 1969. The photograph was skillfully captured by the renowned British photographer John Drysdale, whose work is widely recognized for his images celebrating rural life and the relationship between humans and animals. The image features the sarcophagus located in the burial chamber of Tutankhamun, a remarkable discovery made in 1922 by the renowned British archaeologist Howard Carter in the Valley of the Kings in Egypt. This limestone-carved sarcophagus is a pivotal piece of the treasure found within the tomb of the young pharaoh Tutankhamun. The image captures an iconic moment of the British actress Diana Dors in 1957 during a photo session. Dors, one of the biggest stars of British cinema in the 1950s and 1960s, is remembered for her stunning beauty and magnetic charisma. In this photograph, her captivating presence is evident, reflecting her prominent position in the film industry of that era. The image immortalizes a truly historic moment when the Graf Zeppelin, one of the world's most renowned airships, majestically hovers over the Great Pyramids of Giza in Egypt. Meanwhile, atop the Great Pyramid of Khufu, a group of Egyptian men watches in awe the astonishing spectacle unfolding before them. The iconic Jane Birkin, one of the most influential muses in fashion and pop culture of the 1960s and 1970s, is captured in a candid photograph at her home in Paris in 1972. In this image, Birkin's beauty and distinctive style shine through, reflecting her prominent presence in the artistic scene of that era. The image captures the legendary American psychedelic rock singer and songwriter of the 1960s, Janice Joplin, alongside her friend and business partner, Peggy Caserta. The photograph was taken during the summer of 1969 at one of the iconic moments of the Woodstock Festival. During this time, Janice Joplin was at the peak of her career. The iconic image was captured in 1989 during a visit by Princess Diana to Nottingham, England. In it, a young boy is seen getting help from his friends to present a bouquet of flowers to the princess. This moment illustrates the warm and close connection that Diana had with the public. The image highlights a German hunting knife that can also be used as a weapon. This multifunctional object is a remarkable example of the craftsmanship and ingenuity of its time. Furthermore, the reference to a calendar in 1528 suggests that this hunting knife may have been produced or used during that specific year. The image showcases the iconic French actress and model Brigitte Bardot in Saint-Tropez during the summer of 1958. In this photograph, Bardot exudes timeless beauty and style, making her an unparalleled icon of 1950s fashion and pop culture. Her magnetic presence and influence in both fashion and cinema have left an indelible mark on history. The fossil discovered in the Gascoyne region of Western Australia is truly impressive, with an estimated age of around 280 million years. The image reveals the fossilized remains of a marine organism, shedding light on the ancient ecosystems that existed in that distant time. Leonardo da Vinci, the renowned Renaissance genius, did indeed produce a map of the city of Imola in 1502, showcasing his remarkable skills in applying perspective techniques to create an aerial view of the city. In this map, Leonardo used a grid of squares to maintain precise proportions and a protractor to measure the angles of the streets. Angie Dickinson was indeed a renowned American actress, recognized for her roles in both film and television. During the 1960s, she shone in several memorable film productions, including Ocean's 11 and The Killers. Her talent and charisma made a significant contribution to the entertainment industry of that era. We've reached the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give it a thumbs up to support our content.